Hey guys, Jeff White wanted to say hello to everyone and wanted to welcome everyone to our Google Hangout, our top team Google Hangout. Hopefully, you're a person that's been invited by someone that's been trying to maybe talk you into maybe a business opportunity, or maybe you've been seeing people posting all over Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or YouTube, and maybe you've been getting emails from someone that's been talking about this business called INFINii, or maybe you're just a person that just saw a link and you clicked on it and you're here listening in. Regardless, we want to welcome you to our branded Google Hangout that we have for our team. My name is Jeff White. I'm one of the members of INFINii, and I'm also, I guess you could say, sort of like a founder of a team called TopTeam that's like has an umbrella of all types of people, and you're gonna hear from some of those people tonight. So, what I wanted to do first is sort of just give you a little quick background of myself. I've been in and out of the industry, I guess you could say, the network marketing industry for 3, 4 years. I've done things in the past even further back than that, but only had some success here over the last, I'd say, 3, 4 years, major success, I guess you could say. And I keep saying, I guess you could say, because there's always something that that you can improve on, and that's what we're trying to do with this business. We're trying to help the majority of people make money instead of being in a situation where the majority of the people that we bring into an opportunity do not make any money. And so tonight I'm going to talk to a few people. We're going to interview a few people that are doing real well with their e-commerce business. We got started in this business about 2.5 years ago, and was sort of in a situation where we really needed to make some income because we were on the verge of foreclosure because of some businesses that had shut down. If you've been in the industry anytime in the last, I'd say 3, 4 years especially, you know that a lot of companies have sort of just disappeared. A lot of people have lost tons of money. There have been companies that, because of regulatory issues, have had to shut down. You name it, it's happened. And so the fact that there's a business out here where people can actually make or generate an income and not have to recruit anyone, and the company itself, the foundation of the company, has been around for 2.5 years, is major. Because the majority of companies, after about 2 years, they're either sort of in a, I guess you could say, make or break mode or a zone. And this company has passed that, surpassed that, and it's actually moving around in all types of different countries. Brazil now, we've got people that are in places like South Korea. One of our teammates, and you'll hear from him tonight, just opened up Jamaica, and so we're rocking and rolling on Top Team. And if you're a part of our team, you know that. If you're not a part of our team, you will get to know that if you decide to partner with us. Let's see, someone needs to mute. Let me make sure. Someone needs to be mute. Give me just a second. I'm gonna mute. Uh, it's a little background noise. But anyway, what I'm gonna do now, we have a few people on. Let's see. Let me let me mute this. But okay, we got everybody muted now. I'm gonna introduce. First of all, January. I think that's her name, and she'll tell me if that's not correct. But January, she's on our team with the Ninajz group with Marin and George Sullivan, and I hear that she's out there crushing it, doing a great job. And so I'm going to introduce her. I don't know her personally, but we're going to get to know her on this hangout, and hopefully she'll be able to tell us her story, and we'll be able to use that as a, I guess you could say, a stepping stone to the rest of our night. So January, if you're out there, you can just click on the unmute button at the very top, the mic button there, and we'd love to hear from you.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you just
Oh,
fine. How
okay,
are you
perfect.
tonight?
Well, thank you very much. This is a great opportunity. I'm very thankful to be able to share my story here. Um, I started with INFINii probably the end of January of this year, and I was actually unemployed. So I figured I was looking for something so I can make some money from home. To be honest, for the past 8 years, I've always tried to do some kind of business from home, MLMs, online marketing. But to be honest, it was all too difficult. I failed plenty of times. I put all the effort. So when INFINii came across my computer, I really found it so attractive just for the basic idea of it's for the average people. So as soon as I joined, I did the training. I took action immediately. I was excited. Got my first sale in a couple of days. And from there on, I was just kept on listening and doing as the training was telling me to do so. For my first 30 days, my sales was about $8,000. And since then, I just keep on focusing on it, and I'm very excited. INFINii has really impacted my life, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Well, wow. Wait, excuse me, I almost got choked. Did you say $8,000 your first month?
Yes.
Wow, $8,000. And how many people did you have to recruit in order to make that type of money?
0. I love it. I
And
love it. I love it. It's just so unique. There's no other company that I know of that has allowed me to make money like this. This is the first time I ever made money online. I'm not a guru. I didn't know how to recruit or anything like that. So that's why I love INFINii for that, because I don't need to recruit. I don't need to convince anybody to make money. I really enjoy the fact that, I apply the training and I just, do my e-commerce business and I have control of it. I love it.
awesome, awesome, fantastic. And did I get your name correct? Please let me know.
It's okay. I have a different name. So Janeri is actually how you say it.
Janeri. Okay, perfect, perfect. Well, listen, we appreciate you taking out the time to come out here and just tell us a little bit about your story and things like that. So keep up the great work, and sort of maybe come out on some hangouts with us maybe in the future, and give us an update on how your business is going, if you don't mind. Would that be cool?
Of course, absolutely. I'm happy to share.
Okay. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
You too.
Hey, now I'm gonna introduce. He don't want to be called a guru. I'm gonna call him a guru. I think he's about to go out to a car dealership or something in a few days, and I'm guessing he's gonna pay cash for something big and nice and pretty and clean. He's one of my business partners, Mr. Chris McCoy. He's out of Illinois, and he's building one of the most dynamic teams in INFINii. And I'm going to bring him out. He's going to introduce some more people that are on his team that are killing it, crushing it on the eBay and Amazon side, as well as the affiliate side. So, Chris, if you're out there, man, unmute yourself and rock it out, buddy.
All right, awesome. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you just fine. Go right ahead.
All right, outstanding. See, Jeff, those are stories like that. I just heard. I believe her name is Janeri, if I pronounced that correctly. That's the type of stories I love. All right. $8,000, $8,000, and did not have to, depend on somebody coming or somebody going in her organization, and that is one of the reasons what made this opportunity so attractive to me, because, yes, I've been in the game for a while, and I've been in and out of companies, had some good success, had moderate success, had some failures as well, but one of the things that I really couldn't stand doing my venture is that my people couldn't really duplicate the same way how I've done. Sometimes you get kind of tired of walking stages, collecting trophies and stuff like that, and only have a handful of your people come along on the stage along with you versus the masses. So with INFINii, I saw that this opportunity gave the multitude a chance to earn top income. Okay, top income. When I start with seeing and testimonies and hearing testimonies and success stories of people making, 4, 5, even 6 figures, and that income didn't even include, like people like me who have vast amount of a huge network, didn't include team building income whatsoever. I know that was a winner right then and right there. All right. So this opportunity is just so fantastic. Matter of fact, like I said, in a few days I'm about to go to a township here in Chicagoland area, and actually test drive one of those Teslas. Okay, I think it's called Tesla. Yes, it was Tesla. It's like those electric cars. Okay.
Wow.
So I mean, I can't wait. That's gonna be a great experience. And if I like it, yeah, I'm definitely gonna reserve that. I don't think they got the Model 3s out yet, but I'm definitely gonna go to reserve that quick, fast, in a hurry. But
Well,
with that,
you deserve it. You deserve it,
but
man.
yeah, babe. But with that said, I mean, this opportunity is such a blessing on both fronts. Yes, you can. I mean, building the team is optional, okay, but the bulk of the money you can actually make on the e-commerce side. Jeff, we had some hangouts a few weeks back, and I forgot to mention, but I almost hit a five-figure week. I almost hit a five-figure week on the e-commerce side with this company.
Wow.
All right, and just the training that it gives you. All right, it's so vast and so detailed, and as long as you're doing everything with the training it's instructing you to do, you can have some great results. And the beautiful part about it, again, not only I'm having some great success on the e-commerce side, but I also have people on my team, people in my organization who's having massive success on the e-commerce side as well. Okay, so I mean, for those people out there, maybe you're kind of leery about the team building aspect or the recruiting aspect. But INFINii really makes it simple, because what really kind of lures people away from the whole recruiting or team builder deal is because objections. People don't like being objected, or people don't like when people tell them no and all this other stuff. But mostly when you talk to a prospect, they want to know, have you made money? Does it work for you, or some type of success story that you can have? But with INFINii, and also with our support group with TopTeam, people are actually having those type of results. So it makes it even much simpler. So people are like, you know what? Yeah, I want to go ahead and try it out too. What, you made $8,000 last month? Okay, what do I need to do? Okay, I mean, it makes it so simple versus the other companies out there where they tell you, yeah, you can make $1 million in 5 seconds, and you can barely make $100 in that company. Okay, so I mean, I really love what this company has to offer. All right. So with that being said, I wanted to bring one of my rep of the week. She was unable to come on tonight, but you will be able to hear from her on the Women's of Top Team Hangout, which is on Wednesday 8. Got to put a plug out there. Okay, Wednesday night at 8, you will be hearing a person from my organization. How she's having massive success in this company. All right, but however, I want to introduce a good friend of mine who I've known him since, it's been a while. Okay, and Jeff. I love this right here because Jeff, you're like the king of almost like social media training, man. Okay, that's why when I saw what you put in our group, I was my whole face, just lit up. Okay.
Wow, you mean me? Wow, man.
Yeah. Now check this out. This guy I'm about to introduce to you, he met me on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay. Never met each other. It was something that I've done. Okay, that was something that I've done that he was searching on YouTube and he found a video. See, that's one of the perks of being part of Top Team. We got some outstanding training. Outstanding training. He saw a video of what I put out there, and he said, you know what? I need to link up with this guy. All right.
Wow.
His name is Kamal out of New Jersey. Okay. He is like my #1 team builder rep in my organization. Okay. He is rocking it out. Okay. So Kamal, if you're out there, go ahead and unmute yourself and hey, introduce yourself and explain to the success that you've been having with the team.
Awesome.
Oh, wow. Wow. Am I on? Everybody can hear me well?
Yes, sir. We hear you loud and clear.
My technology is working. It's nice to upgrade your systems before you get on the call, right? Yeah, like Chris said, I already work from home. I do architectural drafting. I was doing well for myself, but I realized that I couldn't teach somebody how to do architectural drafting. It'd probably take 10 to 15 years to teach somebody what I do and duplicate myself. So I felt like I'm living this great lifestyle at home, but I can't really contribute to anybody, helping anybody else make income at home. So I said, man, I'm kind of, doing the architectural thing. I've done it for a while, but, maybe I can help some other people out doing something else, and it'd be nice to build a team again. I've been in network marketing in the past. Probably before I talked to Chris, I probably was out of network marketing for a good 12 years or more. So, it just dawned on me one day. Said, you know what? Let me go find somebody. And I saw, I saw a bunch of leaders online, and just something about Chris that just said, you know what? That guy seems like he's on it. So the number was like 2 years old. I said, this guy's not going to pick up the phone. So I called, and he picked up the phone. I was like, how can you, 2-year-old number on YouTube? I mean, this guy could have been doing anything else. He picked up the phone, and from there, we bounced around different companies. But, Chris always had a great work ethic, and I believe that, no matter what I did, if I stayed with Chris and his good work ethic, we would go win. And then, some other things happening. We was already in DSD, and DSD was evolving and doing its own thing. We always kept our finger on DSD. But when INFINii popped up, we was like, you know what? It's time to go. And, he gave me a call, and, I back him up all the time when it's time to make that move. And we did it. So I was excited about it, but, you really, we had some couple people in DSD, which was kind of great, so we wasn't like total newbies. But, you always wonder if a system is going to work for the new people. But, here it comes INFINii, the newest person can plug in, and make money. Like this girl said, $8,000 first out the gate. What network marketing company could even say that if you're not like a big leader and transferring a whole team to a new business? Nobody. $8,000. That's more than some people's whole team makes. Most people's whole team makes.
Exactly.
So, right now, network marketing is sort of a frenzy because now everybody's talking about, oh, you have to have more customers than reps. We don't have that problem. We have customers.
Absolutely.
Everybody's scrambling right now. We're just kind of just sitting back, learning the systems, and what amazing system we've had. I mean, the Partner Plus, Jeff, your systems, oh my gosh, are just so much. I mean, I feel like I could grow any business now because of training I got from TopTeam. So, I mean, this is really awesome. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like 5 years from now. We're starting brand new. What happens when everybody wakes up? That this is just the beginning. So when everybody wakes up and says, man, we got to make money at eBay and Amazon, who's going to be sitting at the top? It's going to be the people who started INFINii at this moment in this time. So I'm really excited about, what's going on. But I do want to give a shout out to my team, like Pierre, Nesto, Jamar. We had a contest last month, and it was, man, I was talking to Chris earlier, and I was like, I didn't really care. He was running a little contest for us, who gets the most BV. The beginning of the month, I didn't really care, but then the numbers started getting bigger, and and then I was at like 10, and then 15 actually. I was at 15. Somehow I jumped to number 5, and then number 3, and then it was a dogfight at the end. But it was exciting, and I couldn't have done it without my team. So shout out to them. If I forgot anybody, I apologize. I'll get you on the next call. But if you're gonna be anywhere, you need to be here. You need to be in that training. You need to sit down and focus, because some people don't get it that fast. Sometimes you have to, I have a guy named Pierre. It took him a month to figure it out, but now he's doing number 1 in Bonanza on the team. So you're not always going to be the first horse out the gate, but that doesn't mean you're not going to win. Some people struggle, some people don't, but you can't gauge yourself by what other people do. You have to gauge yourself about what you do, and you have to take one win a day. That means you may have to focus on Amazon one day. You may have to focus on eBay one day, and then Bonanza, like our team is doing. Chris has us on the schedule because INFINii is so vast. If you don't focus, you'll get delirious because it's just so much. 7 ways to get paid, amazing. I mean, we just have some great people like Jose Bonilla. Just rocking it out. So I'm excited. I hope to be on more of these because this is
Yeah,
I couldn't wait to talk to the world. And we got what today? We got Jamaica, and then Jamaica brought in another Jamaican.
that's right.
Oh my God!
That
Are you,
Chris could
are
speak
you
on that, I'm
insane?
sure.
Like, I got people, that go traveling, and I'm like, dude, like, okay, maybe you should, set up your systems before you go traveling. I'm not mentioning names, but you may talk to somebody in another country, and then that person may fly back to their country and build a team for you. Are you like mad? Like, you understand what's going on? It maybe I get a little too intense about it, but it really gets to me. I'm like,
Nah.
like,
Hey man, you just being real. That's the truth. That's the,
yeah,
you know.
going to a foreign country, take your partner plus, get your GoDaddy. All you have to do is write it on a napkin. Talking to a guy from Germany, he'd be like, "Oh, you speak English? Yeah, I speak English. Here, look at this. Boom." You know, my
Exactly.
website personally is makecashinyourpajamas.com. All you have to do is write on the here. Use Glove or whatever your name is from Russia or Germany. Yeah, we're hanging out here in Colombia, but when you get a chance, take a look at this. This guy flies back, and you got a team building in another country.
Absolutely.
Expand your vision. I mean, and I can look at my BV. I know when Chris adds somebody to the group, and I'm like, damn, that's part of my BV. I override Jamaica.
That's it. Chris, you got to speak on that one, man. You got to say something.
Norway?
Man, what is the secret?
Bro, people talking to me, oh, this is a scam. You're a scam, all right? I worked for corporate America for a long time, right? And I was able, only because of the skills I had, to be able to leave corporate America and work for myself. You know what I mean? But these people,
Right.
you have to really gauge who you're talking to. You really got to do that. You really have to look at who you're talking to and how, and what they're saying to you and what position they are in life. And don't take it so personal, and you'll win. All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, so Chris, you Kamira? I don't want to mess your name up, man. I'm from Mississippi. Kamira, right?
Kamal.
Kamal, okay.
Yeah,
All
Kamal.
right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man.
No problem.
Hey,
I took that out. It was like, this is therapy for me. I'm sorry.
I like that raw emotion, man, and it's just kind of crazy when I think about it because there are so many people that are making tons of money, and the CEO of the company said it best a few weeks ago. He said, a lot of the INFINii members are sort of like a duck. You see a duck going across the pond, and
Right.
he's so cool and smooth, and he just gliding. And man, if you were to, had like a camera, and you could put a underwater camera under there, man, his feet are just like 90 to nothing. I mean, he rolls. And so that's what happens with a lot of people on the team. They silently, they just assassinating this Amazon and eBay and Bonanza business. It sounds like your team is doing the same thing, man.
Yeah, I'm just working on trying to be a better leader, just emulating Chris. I only can be me, but, it's sometimes you really got to dig in, and everybody has their challenge or their vice, and to know what that is and, help them with it. And that's what I'm trying to do.
That's it. You know what, man? The only thing, I've never in my life, I've never called myself a leader. And so you are already leading by what you're doing now, and people will call you a leader just based on what you do. And I call you a leader based on what I've seen you do already. So you're doing a great job, man. I promise you. And one of the things that I know about leadership is that leaders they just do things first. If you want people to go out and make a sale on eBay, you got to do it first. You want them to make sell on Amazon, you do it first. If you want them to sponsor people on the team, you do it first. If you want them to sponsor people from other countries, you do it first. The only thing that's the only difference between a leader and probably anybody else is leaders are just do it first type people. They just do it without anybody building a system for them. They build their own systems. Without people telling them what to do, they figure out what they need to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and you doing that, man. I promise you.
I'm looking at
Chris,
you
am I right? Chris, you there? And
yeah, well.
I'm here.
Yeah, well, no, thanks a lot, Jeff. I really appreciate those words. I mean,
yes, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Chris, go ahead. And Janari, you're welcome to chime in here also.
Gotcha. Yeah, man. I mean, it's when you have people who are so very passionate about this business, you know, I mean, they could go, I mean, on, and that's very exciting, you know. I mean, and a lot of people, you know, some of you probably out there who's watching, you know, you probably say, okay, is it hype? Okay, are they blowing smoke or all this other stuff? But there's nothing wrong with hype as long as there's some results that follow behind it. Okay, it's no different than a person on the radio who's trying to, you know, sell tickets to the next Lil Wayne concert that comes out. Of course, they're going to hype it up. But guess what? There's results that behind it. Why? Because you want to show up at the Erie Crown Theater or whatever case it is here in Chicagoland or wherever your city is around. See, this here with INFINii, the possibilities are endless. We have real people with real results. You know, and it's shocking because people would still say, sometimes people just say something and they don't even believe it themselves. Oh, it may be a scam. You know, they just say it just to say it because they can't see, they can't find any wrong in our system. They can't find any wrong in the company. So when you tell people that and stuff like that, like, okay, so since when has eBay and Amazon become a scam? You just bought something from there two hours ago. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? There are transactions that taking place from that item hitting your front door from the mailman versus you taking out your credit card and purchasing the item. There are transactions that happen in between that. So, I mean, the whole thing is that when you see something that is so simplistic and you're making money and you're excited and you're out there sharing it with the world or whatever case it is, you won't help. People can't help but to be drawn to that attention. That's when you start giving out that value. So people are like, okay, Chris, how are you getting these, you know, I mean, not only the people here in America, but how are you stretching across the border? How are you stretching across the oceans? You know, got a Caribbean, about to launching a Caribbean team in Jamaica, Barbados, about to hit Trinidad soon. I saw that flag come off. Okay, I mean, Brazil, Norway, UK, China, Canada. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but you got to put this out there. Okay, people want to be seeing, okay, how in the world did you make $8,000 last month? How in the world did you make $9,000 in one day? How in the world did you make $2,500 last week? How in the world did you make $18 in an hour? I mean, people want to ask the question, and all you do is share. All you do is share. And what makes it so profound, is that when you're sharing it, you know, you don't have to really chase folks. You don't have to chase folks, and that's what makes it so cool and I love about it, okay? If a person's interested, hey, we share the information for them, and it's up to them to make the decision. Not like these other companies where you almost got to be like a bill collector, okay, knocking on people's doors or whatever, you got to chase them down, all right? No. If they join, fine. If they don't, fine. Because unlike other companies, our money is not solely tied on who comes into your organization or not, all right? So that's one of the things I love it. It's stress-free, it's relaxed, and I love where I'm at, and my team I love where they at.
Exactly. That's good. And Janari, go ahead.
I just wanted to piggyback on him. He was talking about, you know, how people call, you know, they'll watch the opportunity and say, oh, it's a scam, or, you know, it's all hype, $9,000 a day. But you know what the problem is that there's so many companies and businesses out there where it's hard to make $1. And I could testify to that from my past experience. So there's so much garbage out there that at the end of the day, this is a unique opportunity. Real people are making money. I'm an average person. I graduated last year. I have school debt now that I have to pay off. And at the end of the day, this opportunity is going to give me the opportunity to actually pay off the debt and see myself working for myself in the future. And that's why I just wanted to piggyback on Chris, because everybody's so excited because it's real. I mean, like I said, I'm an average person, and there's nothing like INFINii. So, and like Chris said, you know, it doesn't matter if you join me or not. I'm still making my money on e-commerce. So it's all up to you.
Exactly.
And that's the real McCoy right there.
Exactly, man. And you know what? It sounds it's hard to keep it from sounding hypey, and like you said, Chris, and it's not really hype if it's you know, if you can prove the results. But also, like when we tell people, like I introduce people to the business, I try to put them in a system. Now, the only thing that I can do for them is take the action. But I'll put everything else in front of them. But I always tell people, if you decide to take this thing and seriously and do it like and treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. But if you treat it like a hobby, it'll be like a hobby. A hobby is usually expensive for people. A business at some point should start turning you a profit. But generally, hobbies are things that cost you money. And so if you want to, you know, sort of kind of play around with it, it will probably, it'll be like a hobby, and it'll cost you, and you will probably end up not staying around. But if you get into our system, you follow our training, you follow the blueprint. What do you tell them, Chris? Stay in. I'm going to try to detail Chris's blueprint. Stay in communicate. Oh, no. Let me start off. Okay. First of all, be coachable. Be coachable. Take massive action and stay in communication. Did I get it right?
It is. There it is.
And so, and it follows the same. That's what I like about our teams, because everything that we teach is sort of like it's sort of like you can just kind of couple it together like a train. You know, I used to work in the industry, so I guess I think sort of with trains too. But you know, my blueprint is the same. You take the action. If you want to let other people know about it, you prove to them, show them what you did, show them how you did it, tell them that you can help them do the same thing. And then at the end of the day, one of the things that we have so many of is testimonials. So you can share our team testimonials. If you're on this call right now, if you're looking over there at the yellow button, whoever invited you here, that's a part of our system. We put this system together. If you decide to join with us, and let's say you a person that has a huge team, and you're trying to find something to plug your people in so that they'll be able to afford your auto ships. We tell people all the time, you don't have to leave your network marketing opportunity if you don't want to. But what happens is, generally, if people get involved with us, they get so excited about not having to recruit or having to ambush people inside of your local Walmart or your Sam's Club or your Costco's or whatever, wherever you're at in the United States or anywhere in the world. They get so excited that they don't have to actually recruit people in order to generate an income, that they just sit back and start making their money with the e-commerce, and they forget about sponsoring people. But the reason why we're all on this call is because somebody thought enough of us to tell us about the opportunity. And so this Hangout itself is another part of our system with TopTeam. That yellow button, you could click on it, and the person that sent you the invite, when you go to that little video that yellow button takes you to, if you decide to join, it should have their name. If it doesn't, contact them, and they'll make sure you have the right join link. In the middle of that button, in the middle of that page, there's a button that talks about our testimonials. This is a little video we put together. It's not professional. It's not guru-ish. It's not, the best editing and all that good stuff, but it's real. It's for real. And then one of the things that I'm really proud of also is our Women of TopTeam. If you click on that button over to the right, we have real women all over the world who are building their business. We have single mothers. We have mothers with children. We have married couples, grandmothers. We have anything you can think of, any type of person, we have it. And we've actually created a separate On top of this hangout, we put together a separate system, sort of just to appeal to ladies, because ladies sort of like to they like to talk about things that some of us guys, us guys probably wouldn't want to talk about. We would probably rather talk about football or something, But but the bottom line is, if you want to get started with us, if you want to have a supportive team that will support you, we're not gonna do the work for you, but we'll show you how to do the work. We're not gonna hype you up and tell you lies and things like that in order to keep you around. We're gonna do things that help you to be able to stay around and make some massive income. And so, with that being said, what I wanted to do also, yeah, I'm gonna do a little screen share. Gonna show you guys some things. The last few weeks, I've been investing in more training and buying. I bought some new training products, and I'm going through those things, and it's just like amazing marketing type things that I'm learning. That I'm gonna be periodically shooting videos for my team, in addition to the videos that we already have, but just learning some new type marketing strategies. But one of the marketing strategies that I'm going to share with you guys tonight, even if you're not on our team, we're going to just give you some free value. We're going to share some things that I've done, some people on our team have done, that can help you to build a business regardless. And it's going to be used with Twitter. Now, does anybody have a comment or anything they want to say before I screen share? And I'm going to go also to our Facebook wall and show people our group, show them some of the things that's going on Facebook with our team and things like that. Anybody else have a comment or something before I go into that?
Hey, Jeff, I just want to add, because I have to go in a minute. I had to substitute my daytime for my Jill for the nighttime, so I had to be there like in a few minutes. But anyway, I'd like to say that, like, hey guys, hey, I'd like to thank everybody who's showing up on the panel with us. Hey, come on, keep doing your job. Generic, keep rocking it out. This month, do 16,000. All right. And for those of you who's out there watching, click the yellow button. Click the yellow button. We just want to show you. Not only we have some great training on the e-commerce side or what have you, but we have some robust training in TopTeam in our support group that's going to teach you how to market. See, some of the times, most people out there who kind of scared of building teams or don't want to deal with that, which is okay. But for those people who do have some type of sense of networking, all right, we want to show you how should I say this, up your arsenal, if you will. Okay, add more firepower into your armory. We're going to teach you how to online market, and that's what Jeff is going to cover. So with that being said, hey, Jeff, thanks for having me, brother. All right, I got hit these weights.
All right, awesome. Chris, thanks, man, and enjoy your night, man. We appreciate it.
Take care. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, guys, so this is what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to take you over to Twitter, and I'm going to screen share with you. So give me a second, and I'm going to show you, if you have a Twitter account, I'm going to show you how you can start connecting with people that are already in the network marketing MLM industry. And you can actually get those people in your business eventually. Or you can get people that they are Twitter friends, I guess you could say, with in your business. Now, let me try to do this screen share right quick. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to hit screen share. All right. So if you guys can, let's see. No, you can't see it yet. Okay, so you should be able to see my page right here. I have this is not Twitter, this is Facebook, obviously, but I'm gonna go over to Twitter right now, and hopefully you guys can see my screen. This is one of my Twitter accounts. I actually have 3 accounts. I think I have 3 or 4, but this is one of the accounts that I started maybe 2 years ago, and I don't do a whole lot on this account, but I wanted to use it as like a training to show you guys something. I got a friend that always calls me at the wrong time. But anyway, here we go. Now, what I'm going to do is go over here to my home page, over here to Twitter. I'm going to click on home, and I'm going to go over here to, let's see. There it goes. And by the way, that's an actual beach pic that I took maybe a year or so ago. But here's what I want to show you guys. Now you know how you excuse me, you send out a tweet or something like that, and it shows up here in the feeds like this. These are all of my tweets right here, where I've sent out tweet messages or tweet whatever they call them. You know what I mean? This right here is a marketing video that I created. All right. Now let me show you something. I'm going to refresh the page, and I want you guys to see something. Just watch this video and see if it goes, because what's supposed to happen on Twitter is when someone tweets something, it should actually start going down the feed. So I'm going to refresh the page, and I'm going to let you see what happens when I refresh the page. Okay, so do you notice right here that this particular video is actually still here? It's a YouTube video if they click right there to go to the YouTube video. Now, how I do that is, hold on just a second. Let me turn my phone off, because I have a person that they only call or text me when I'm doing business. But what I'm going to show you guys is this. I'm going to go down here. Now watch this video here, and I'm going to take this video. This is a marketing video also, and I'm going to make it stay here, just like this one. And this is how you do that. It's called pinning a post, and I'm going to explain to you what all that means and how you can use this to market to people in a second. You see where it says pin tweet right there? That means that that tweet, no matter how many times I send out a Twitter message or something, this one, when someone comes to my wall or to my Twitter page, main page, profile page, it's going to always be here. And what you can do is you can put a capture page right here and you know, get people involved in your business. And I'm going to show you a capture page with this one right here. I'm going to click this and watch what happens. It's going to show you a capture page. Now this is a capture page that a person can go to, put their name and their email address inside of there, and the next thing you know, if they decide that they want to be a part of your business, they click on here, it takes them to the video, and they'll be inside of your business, even if it's not INFINii. Like I said, this is free value for anybody that's watching this video, watching this hangout right now. But let me show you how to do that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this particular marketing video, and what I want is, instead of this YouTube video, this one being my pinned tweet, I want this one that has my capture page to be the pinned tweet. And so I'm going to show you how simple and easy this is. You go here and you hover over here to where it says more. You click on that, and you see where it says pin to your profile page. All you have to do is click that button, and it's going to pin that tweet. It asks you, do you want to pin it? You say yes. You click pin, and now I'm going to refresh the page, and if I did it right, this is going to be there, and this one will start going down into the news feeds as I send out tweets. So I'm going to click on reload, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so now that capture page, this particular image with this capture page that I showed you earlier, that goes over to my INFINii business itself, now it's pinned here. And where's the other video? It's down in my news feeds now. If you go down in my news feeds, there it is right there. Okay, so how can you use this? What good does this do when you're marketing? Well, out here on Twitter, what's so cool about it is that you can actually find people in your niche by handles or the Twitter identifications. So what I'm going to do right here, I'm just going to go here and I'm going to put a hashtag, and I'm just going to say MLM. And it gives you different MLMs. You can say MLM 2016. I'm just going to go MLM, and I'm going to hit search. Okay. So what you're looking for is people who have been hashtagging either MLM, people who have been hashtagging network marketing, all that good stuff, right? Like this guy right here, he's a network marketer. I can click on follow, and once I click on follow, I'm going to start following him, and generally speaking, what will happen is they'll follow you back. And let's see how many people this person has following him, who are, and all of these people, by the way, will be potential network marketers or business partners for you. Okay, so he has 12,600 people. I'm sorry. He's following 12,600. He has 36,900 people that are following him. Okay? Now, check this out. What's even more cool about Twitter is this. On over here, when you click on that and you sort of find people that are in the niche that you're looking for, if you go over here to the right-hand side, it'll tell you other people that are in similar niches. So somewhere in here, these people have tweeted something about MLM, network marketing, whatever. You click on View All, and watch this. You click on that, and right here, I can just go down. You see what it says right here? This person right here, John, MLM business, direct selling, all of these people, networkers, MLM, check that out. So this is what you do. You just start following. You just go here and you just start following these people. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going here and I'm starting to follow them. And what's going to happen is they're going to follow you back. And the people that are already on their Twitter that are sort of like followers of theirs, anytime you tweet something, they'll be able to see it. And one of the first things that people do when you tweet, if they're interested in something that you send a message on, this is what they do. Check this out. So hopefully all of this is going to come together for you guys. The first thing they do is come over to your profile page. Well, if your profile page talks about something where a person might be able to maybe generate some interest, this is pretty intriguing. We forced Amazon to pay Alyssa on coffee break. So a person's like, we forced Amazon to pay someone on their coffee break. They click on that, and it's going to take them over here to my capture page. And also, what they'll do, they'll follow you back. And what I'll do, you see I have 14 notifications from just today. What'll happen sometimes, what'll happen is they'll follow you back and they'll send you a message and thank you for following them. When they do that, you just click on messages and you thank them for following you, get into a conversation with them, and many times what they'll do is they'll ask you maybe what business are you in. And that's your opportunity. If they don't click here, or if they generally what they've already done when they ask you that, they've already went here and looked at your page. But if they don't, regardless, you still can start a conversation. And what I like to do is connect with them, tell them to connect with me on my Facebook wall. And the next thing you know, you have all of these people that are in the niche that you're already in, that are following you on Twitter. And those people are laser targeted leads because they're already in the business that you're in. It's much easier to get people involved in your business opportunity when they are already in that niche. They don't necessarily have to be in that business, but in that niche. It's more difficult to recruit someone that works. Let's say they work at Macy's as let's say that they do the makeup, one of the makeup people at Macy's. Maybe they want to leave Macy's, but maybe they don't see network marketing as the way for them to be able to lead. But if you have a person that's in, let's say, Visalis, or, well, not Visalis, I don't want to use that, Amway, whatever, that person is already, their mindset, they already know something about network marketing. So they're much easier to recruit. So that's a little bit of, I can show you all types of other things like how to advertise on here and how I send leads to I have this thing automatically post tweets for me, and people follow me automatically and all that good stuff. If you join our team, we'll show you all of that. If you join anyone on Top Team, on Ninjas, on any of our teams in our network, you get access to that, okay? Now, this is one of our people here, Marin, and she was actually she was one of the ones that was supposed to be on the night, and I was going to show you just something that she's doing down in Australia. This is one of her teams right here. They're building a huge team down in Australia. They had an event over the weekend. If you notice here, there's some of the event pictures. So she's also anyone if you if you own her. And there's a young lady that was on with us earlier. Well, she's still on. Let's see. No, I'm not going to switch over. But let's see. I'm going to show you guys something else here. This is our Top Team marketing group right here. The group that if you decide to join with us, this is our main group that we invite people to. Once you get inside of here, we have a place where you start. All new members sort of start right here, and it gives you step-by-step instructions on what to do and things like that. We welcome new people in here. If you notice here, we got this person here. This gentleman here, he just signed up today, and look at this. He's already sponsoring people. He's already excited enough to bring people into the business. Well, he's bringing more than just one person. Okay, this is a couple here that just signed up and joined with us. We welcome everyone in here. Here's another person being welcome. It's just like a family in here. He's welcoming. That's 42 minutes ago. Clarence just welcomed someone. This is Chris. He was on a call earlier. Yes, that's the gentleman that I was showing you. He's only been in 6 hours and he's already bringing people into the business. All of these people are being welcomed to our team. There's Julie. She's one of the young ladies that helps with the Women of Top Team training and Hangout portal. That's over there in the pink, over to the pink button to the right. That's Georgia. She's showing her sales from 60 days. That's her 60-day results. And if you know a little bit about her story, she's actually been in and out of hospitals all over the country for the last year and a half. She herself was actually in the hospital for a long period of time and still building a huge business. And so that just gives you an idea as to what's going on in our team. Now, I'm going to show you one last thing. See if I can show you this. This is Kevin. Kevin is our chief marketing operator. He took a photo of him in South Korea over the weekend. They had an INFINii event over in South Korea. Do you see anybody frowning because they're not making any money? You see anybody saying, "Oh man, I gotta fake it until I make it"? Look at these people. This is in South Korea, guys. So I just wanted to sort of show you a few things to give you a little insight into what we can do for you if you decide to get started with us. Now I'm gonna stop sharing and we're gonna go back to the Hangout. Okay, so. Janeri, do you have anything? Did you learn anything? Anybody learn anything? You want to say anything for me?
Yeah, sure. I love the whole Twitter thing. I'm actually going to apply that later to the school.
Awesome. Okay. Well, did you have something else you wanted to say?
No, that's it.
Okay. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll say something too before I go.
Yes, sir.
People have to plug in and apply the training, and that's really what I have to say. I mean, if you don't plug in, you don't talk to people. You don't tell your upline that you're having a challenge. They can't help you, and and that's all I could say. Like Chris said, you got to plug in. You got to be coachable, and you got to take massive action, and that's it. We have all the training and the great leadership that we can have, but if you don't plug in, you're not going to get the results like the people on this call. And $9,000 first month, that's amazing. Congratulations to the young lady.
Absolutely. Janeri. She's doing an awesome job, and I know she's talking about that's 9,000 in sales. And
Yes.
I don't know
Yes.
what her percentage of profit is, but hey, most people work from 20% on up, so that's an awesome month.
Well, even if what granted, that's more than some people make in 1 month. I mean, so that's still great.
Oh man, that's absolutely fantastic. Our first sale was a cast iron skillet. Our profit was $2.40. And so far this I think in the last I don't know, 2 3 months, we've done close to six figures. I mean, in money, not sales. That's actual money. So uh, we everybody's killing it. Janeri, did you have something else?
Oh no, I was thinking how awesome that is that you was just sharing about your sales. I think that's awesome.
Right.
I'll do one day.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We're all working together and just plodding along, just doing what we do. And you help enough people get what they want, you know what happens. We even if it's like a customer, you know, when you're selling on eBay and Amazon and Bonanza and Shopify or whatever platforms you choose to sell on, it's the same thing as when you're marketing. You're driving traffic and you're trying to help people. You're trying to solve a problem for a person. You're trying to be the solution to a problem. A person's solution to a problem might be that they need new vacuum, and you might have it up for sale on eBay, and they buy it. I mean, that's basically how it works, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So listen, guys, look, thank you guys. First of all, our guests for being on. I want to thank Chris for being on and his awesome team. Janeri, want to thank you. Kamar?
Kamal.
Kamal.
Yeah, you'll get it.
Kamal. All right, Kamal. I got it, man. I'm sorry. But thank you also for being on our call. You are a guest on this call. If you want to just get an idea as to how awesome this team is, if you're watching this hangout over on the Hangout portal where you have the picture of the bottle of wine over to the left and that nice little background and things like that, if you go down to the very bottom there's a place that's a comment section. I can guarantee you that there are people that are on our team that are in there that are probably cheering everyone on tonight, because it's not easy to get out here on these hangouts, regardless of how much experience you have or how much confidence you have. It's live. I mean, I mess up and say the wrong things, and I have this country accent and all that stuff, and I still get out here and try to do my best for everybody. But I guarantee you can go over there and you can ask a question, or you can watch people ask questions, and I guarantee you people over there trying to help people out. There are people over there that's probably just talking about how much they enjoy building their business. There are probably people over there talking about how much they enjoy being a part of TopTeam. Regardless, it just gives you an idea as to the support system that's in place for you. So with that being said, guys, we're going to let you guys go. We appreciate you guys being on the call tonight. And don't forget that we have our Women of TopTeam hangout that's going to be this Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern time. It's basically work from home from a woman's perspective. That's our little motto for that portal. Men are invited, but you can't open your mouth. No, I'm just kidding. No, but anybody's invited. But it's basically it's especially designed for our women. And so, with that being said, guys, we want to thank you guys for being on tonight, and you guys have a great night. And we'll see you guys somewhere, hopefully on the internet. Take care.